On this day, exactly 1 year ago, I uploaded my first video on YouTube. 1 year later, a lot has changed. Let's celebrate this anniversary together with an extra special giveaway. Keep watching to find out how simple it is to win. Also, I announced the winners of last week's competition, and I introduced to you two giants of the Ant Kingdom. But first, welcome to another episode of The Ant Keeper, where I upload every week about all things ants related. If you find yourself enjoying this video, then subscribe, like the other 2,337 of you who already have, and join the AK Colony. Your support really helps me out and I really appreciate it. I've averaged an upload on YouTube every week for a year, and you know what? It feels like it's been a big year. I started making videos with two goals in mind. First, to document my journey of becoming an ant keeper, and second, to help and inspire others to become ant keepers. I think I've achieved both of those goals this past year, but something has happened that I totally did not expect. I've turned this casual part-time hobby into a full-time passion, spending the vast majority of my spare time working on the channel to try and create content that people want to watch and help create the AK Colony. The AK Colony for me is the community that makes keeping ants so much more special. For example, in the last video I posted about the metallic green ants, the comment section in that video was just something else. You, the AK Colony, were alive with so much to share and to teach. Reading through your comments was amazing. Before I announce the winners of the competition, I wanted to quickly talk about what I love about what you had to say. I asked the question, what do you like about ants? I love that question because it reminds me about what I love about ant keeping. Your comments, AK Colony, are amazing. If you haven't already, you should definitely go back and read through the other people's entries. It's well worth the read. Of course, I would love everyone to be a winner, but with over 100 entries this time, there can only be 2. Thank you to everyone who has entered this competition. To all those who don't win, I am giving away another nest later in this video. Be sure to keep watching to find out more. The first winner of the founding acrylic nest and shield is Pokemon. Pokemon. That's how you say it, right? Pokemon. Pokemon said, what I like about ants is that every ant has a different personality and every ant does and live in different things. He goes on to talk about different ants, including the Myrmecia and the green weaver ant, and it also mentions the leaf cutter ants, how they cut leaves to make fungus, and that there is so many more ants to discover. This is one of the most liked comments, and it's not hard to see why. Pokemon really wrapped it up well. Congratulations, mate, you are the clear winner of this acrylic nest. The winner of the bull ant den is Swart Game. It's funny, these Swart Gaming? Swart? I don't know how to pronounce it. I hope I've pronounced it right. Swart Gaming. He said, gosh, what I like about ants. There's too much to name. But it's probably the fact that you can see ants as two things. A single ant as its own creature, or an entire colony as a hive-like organism. And the fact that we can see this close up in specialized nests is truly awesome. The sheer amount of teamwork they use still amazes me to this day, even after 7 years of keeping ants. I hope I still feel the same as you, Swart Gaming, after 7 years. That's awesome, mate. Please message me on Instagram with your postal address to claim your prizes. Thank you again to everyone who entered this competition. Although, do you want to know how to win a large Oz Ants acrylic nest? I bet you do. Keep watching to find out how later in this video. A few weeks ago, I went on a crazy spending spree and bought up every dream ant I could on my wish list. Crazy, right? I mean, how many people get to say they've done that? To recap, first we had the huge Myrmecia brevinota colony, then the mysterious undescribed honeypot ant, which I have an exciting update on, but we'll wait till next week before I share that. Next to finally share with you is two giants of the ant kingdom. Let me introduce to you our two new giant bull ants. First, here is our giant bull ant, the Myrmecia piriformis. She is considered to be the deadliest ant in the world, and one of the largest, coming in at 3 centimeters in length. I actually didn't know that until I was making this video. I've been pretty careful around this queen, but knowing that I would have been more careful. Wow, right? What a beast of an ant. With such a reputation, it goes without saying, these fine specimens deserve respect and must be handled carefully. Did I mention these ants are extremely aggressive? Like, I just want to put this in perspective. We have 10 queens or colonies of Myrmecia in our collection, most of which are of different species, and none of them are anywhere near as aggressive as these giant bull ants. Like, not even close. Something I've noticed whilst keeping the Myrmecia species is how much personality they all have. For example, some cower and hide whenever I open up the nest or outworld like a scared little animal, whilst others, even in the same species, like they vary within the same species, will run out and actively try and attack me. And then there's a giant bull ant. They arch up, flaring their mandibles, making it clear they will attempt to take my life if given the chance. And what's crazy, what I've been thinking about is, this is just one queen ant on her own. I wonder what a colony of 5 or 50 or 500 workers would be like. There certainly is a great opportunity there to make an amazing outworld to match their fierce personality. These beautiful ants are dark brown in colour with a black gaster. I've observed just once before this particular queen come out of her nest and put up that attack stance, where she's waving her head, flexing her mandibles, and it's like as if she's saying, "Come on, the ant keeper, let's dance." Unsurprisingly, the giant red bull ant is not much different other than their colours. I think this is perhaps the most visually striking Myrmecia I have ever seen, with a red head and body, red and black gaster, and brownish yellow mandibles. And you know what? Nature was being kind to us, telling us that this red beast of an ant is dangerous. Don't touch it, don't go near it. Unlike the giant brown bull ant, this queen hasn't settled down yet. Rather, she paces around and drinks water regularly out of her test tube. I've noticed, like the other queen, this queen prefers to be outside of the YTONG nest. The nest that I spent half an hour making. Yeah. At night. It's okay though, I'm not offended. So I offered another test tube to nest in. Or not. She probably won't. She's fussy. She doesn't even like the nest that I made. I put a lot of work into that nest. I haven't even covered it with sand simply because she's always out and ready to play. So it sits exposed to the light right now. I mean, serves her right. She's got a perfectly good nest. She can fit through it fine, there's no excuse. These queens really are fun to watch and observe. It seems the Myrmecia genus has a lot of personality compared to other smaller ant genera. When I walk into the ant room, they literally watch and observe like a dog. You can actually see their heads swivel, they turn. If you think that's cool, just wait till next week when I introduce to you to even more top secret bull ants in our collection that are eager to finally meet you. Do you want to win this large acrylic Ozant's nest? We had such a great response from the last video, I want to keep this going for another week. To enter and win, simply like this video, subscribe, and write something in the comment section. Yes, write anything. The most liked comment will win, no questions asked. And remember, it's free postage and starts now until next week. To clarify, the most liked comment in this video's comment section will win the acrylic nest. I wanted to end this video with a special thanks to some of the people that have helped me in various ways on the channel this past year. First, you, the viewer and subscribers. Without you, none of this is possible. Thank you for watching my videos. Second is Aesthetic Ants, who was actually one of my very first subscribers and welcomed me to the ant keeping community on my first video. Thank you for your kind gesture. And Holifer has also been another great content creator to work with, and he actually invited me to join one of his videos a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of months ago actually. Thank you for the opportunity, and Holifer, it was great to have some fun and collaborate you with like that. I love your work, mate. One of the key players that stands out to me is Stein. Stein is actually one of the admins who works tirelessly on my Discord server. Your hard work is genuinely appreciated. Thank you for all of your hard work. The next person who comes to mind is Ants Invasion. Ants Invasion is one of the top creators coming from Australia here on YouTube with an incredible 11,000 subscribers to his name. I think he's the second biggest Australian YouTuber in the niche. It's great being able to bounce ideas off you, mate, and to chat. Hopefully we can catch up sometime in real life. There are many more, of course, that have helped me in one way or another, like Antscapes. Antscapes is a great content creator all the way from the UK. He makes awesome content. Love your work, mate. He's a great guy to chat to. There are many more, of course. Oz Ants is another one. Oz Ants is the manufacturer behind a lot of the nests that I use. It's the most common product I buy, and the product I always give away. And I do this simply because I think they make the best products, hands down. If you made it this far, then make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps me out. Also, if you subscribed and become part of the AK Colony, why should you join, you may wonder? You can join the Discord server, which is full of keen and interested ant keepers to chat and hang out with. Occasionally, you might even see me there. You'll be subscribing to weekly ant content. You'll also be the first to know about competitions and how to enter them. Best of all, you'll be part of something special. You'll be joining the ant keeping community. So subscribe and be a part of one of the fastest growing colonies here on YouTube. Don't forget to enter the competition by liking this video, subscribing, and get creative in the comment section. The most liked comment will win. Thank you everyone for watching this week's special episode of The Ant Keeper. I'll see you on the next video. Until then, Ant Keepers Unite.